What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over the Toronto Maple Leafs and their most recent trade rumors, most recent free agent rumors, all that stuff. And of course, their protection list for the expansion draft, which of course is on Wednesday. As most of you guys know, the Seattle Kraken are coming into the league. They're taking a player from each of the teams except for Vegas, so they're taking 30 players. And I was a bit surprised with the expansion list and who the Leafs protected, especially after the trade yesterday to acquire Jared McCann. But I'm going to get into all that in this video. But before I start, guys, if you are into buying, selling, or trading sports cards, please check out my eBay in the description and DM me on Instagram, which is also in the description. And we could talk about that. Before I start, guys, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, so we'll start off with the trade rumors, and there are some good ones, as the Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes have both, talked about or expressed interest in a trade, a big trade that involves Christian Dvorak or Connor Garland, or potentially even both, and Darcy Kemper. That package to Toronto for somewhat of a package that includes, Travis Dermott or Alex Kerfoot, whoever doesn't get picked up by Seattle. Maybe they both don't get picked up. So one of those two guys, maybe both. And Timothy Liljegren, one of the big Leaf prospects, defenseman prospects, and some draft picks. So that is obviously some interesting news. Of course, Darcy Kemper, the goaltender, would be very good on the Leafs, as their situation in net still is not so much solved, and it's really not close to solved. But that is all interesting news. In the trade rumors, Garland and Dvorak, both some top six forwards that would fit right into the Leafs' young guys. That would cost you like about 5 to 6, but they're both very good players. They're really in the 4 to 6 range, but all very good players. As for the free agent rumors, Zach Hyman is probably not going to be back in Toronto. He's getting a lot of interest from teams out west. It seems like he wants to go out west, and apparently the Toronto Maple Leafs, from a source that I heard from, said that the Leafs offered Hyman a 7-year deal that he declined, which, is interesting because he must think that, he's obviously going to get a bigger deal, probably in terms of the cap hit somewhere else. So that's all interesting news. The Flames, the Canucks, and the Edmonton Oilers, all teams interested in Hyman. He has interest in going there as well. But don't rule out, the chance of him coming to the Leafs just yet, as Hyman, big part of the Leafs. He's a big part of what they do. So that'll all be interesting to see what ends up happening with Zach Hyman. And then the last thing is the expansion protection list. So the Leafs are protecting 4-4-1, which is very, very interesting. In my opinion, is very interesting. They protected Justin Hall as well as their top 3 defensemen, which was pretty obvious in Brody, Riley, and Muzzin. So those 3 are protected, as well as Hall instead of Dermott. Of course, Campbell is the one goalie, so it's a 4-4-1, and then the 4 forwards are obvious. It's Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Tavares. I find it interesting, though, that they made the trade yesterday to acquire Jared McCann and then didn't use the 7-3-1. That, to me, was a little bit interesting. So McCann, Kerfoot, Engvall, Simmons, Spezza, Dermott, all exposed. I would think it'll be out of McCann, Kerfoot, Engvall, or Dermott that get picked up. But something to keep in mind is that Dave Haxtell is the coach, the new head coach, the first head coach for the Seattle Kraken. He was a former Maple Leafs assistant coach. So he coached Kerfoot and Dermott, who, according to sources, he really, really likes as players. He likes coaching them. So I have a separate mock draft video for the expansion team. But it's going to be really, really interesting to see what they do. But I think Dave Haxtell is going to get one of Kerfoot or Dermott because he has ties to them as he was a former coach with the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's all I got in this video, guys. Sorry it went on for so long. We had quite a bit to talk about in the video. But you guys let me know what you think about all three of these topics. The Hyman rumors, the trade rumors, and of course the expansion protection list. And let me know who you think the Leafs are going to get. Who the Seattle Kraken are going to take from the Toronto Maple Leafs. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you're into sports cards, buying, selling, or trading, check out my eBay in the description of the video and DM me on my Instagram in the description of the video. That's all I got in the video. Please like, please subscribe. We'll see you guys all in the next video.